Hello, Zane gang. Today we will be meeting with the Moze Militia. The Moze Militia has been begging me to make a Moze build, and you know what? It's due time I do. It's due time I put Zane to rest for a few hours, and I go make you guys a nice Moze build. If you guys have not watched my build videos yet, they are very lengthy because I like to go very in depth. Now, the way this build will be shown is I will show some gameplay and try to persuade you into this build, show you how it works, and try to impress you basically. And then we will go through an in-depth guide on how everything works together and the reason I put it together. If you have not yet, please subscribe to the Zane gang. There's a pinned comment down below with the Discord. I would love to talk to you guys in there. Enjoy the video. Alright, here we go. Here is how you make an entrance. Yeah, it would be funny to get an EP Deathless. That'd be awesome. I don't even know where you farm the Deathless.
Who's hungry for some barbecue?
So close.
Time for a quick commercial break.
Every time, man.
Is Marcus Munition. I got some copy to read here. Cult wackos get stuffed. Hey pal, I'll take your money, but that's just unprofessional.
Phoenix drops the Deathless.
We're all in. Terror.
Oh, the Hunt. Corrosive Lucians with fire? Nah. Meshes with the build, but there's no need for infinite ammo weapon on an infinite ammo build. Drop an Iron Bear right before you drop down. Give you a few more seconds. Should be able to one phase easier. Think so, boss? I'll try it. Yeah, you can't EP here, can you? Because you'd have to proc it before going into Iron Bear. You can't EP with Moze. It doesn't work like that.
Now get out of here. Make a move, Moxsy. Viewers, comment on the stream and tell us how you want the Moxsy to die. We got moderators standing by.
It's having to hit this reload right here that's making him do it.
Viewers, comment on the stream.
Still pretty good kill though. Very nice. Yeah, not bad.
We got moderators standing by.
One phase in that time. Just gotta use Iron Bear earlier. Drop down. That was the crit damage down too. Nice. Normal bullets up. Enemies gain 20% fire rate. I'll showcase a little bit of the weapons here. Here's where we use our Alchemist. Just light up his crit spot. This is not anointed. Bam. Look at that. That's awesome. You need to do this guy too. Just take off his shield to Brainstormer. Light up his head. Profit. Alchemist is crazy. And this is a one-time Alchemist. It doesn't work through shields. This isn't going to do anything. Not bad. But yeah, let's just go brainstorming these guys. Perfect. This is gonna be funny. Just brainstormer him off.
Right.
Dead.
Pick the wrong fight.
Normal ads come in. Dead. Oddspot the Alchemist to clean it. Bam. I should put off my brainstormer. Okay, not anointed. Doesn't make a difference because it's fire anointment anyways. Brainstormer OP on every character. Except for Zane. I don't like it on Zane. Is that a dog? Yeah, it's a hack hound. These flamethrowers are a great use of the ion cannon. I know it's a corrosive one, but it's great for just doing that, so you don't have to deal with them. They went to flying. Bam! Non-anointed, still doing tons of damage. Switch to our Iron Bear quick, get some infinite ammo, and we'll just clean up this whole wave right here. Oh, hey, sniper. You wanna play? Knock you down. Let's just alchemist him.
Try to keep up.
Thank you, next. This gun is so strong. I've never used it before until today. It's just so amazing. I love that it's like finger tap too, so you can just go stupidly fast. I'm sure the people on computers love this weapon. I don't know how this is even gonna work. Alright, we have corrosive up. Kyrene on this build. Pretty good. It works pretty good. Alright, what do we proc the phase with? I guess an alchemist. Let's try the alchemist on the head. That was pretty cool to see.
Bring it, scrubs.
Let's do it again. The problem is that 5-second delay. Light her up! Instant down. Alchemist OP. Well, the reason it's so strong, I think, is because you're supposed to hurt yourself with it, but when running a transformer, you don't. Let's finish it up with a cutsman. That was weird. It skipped right through the immune state. That was a good kill, though. That was a good kill. All right, here we go. Let's go over this nice DPS Moze build. I'm actually really surprised Moze was able to output what she did today. I was kind of scared. I was like, I don't know if Moze will be able to be good, and I thought she was pretty low tier, but I was wrong. I just didn't use her. She's actually really strong. The only problem I don't like about Moze is the movement speed. That's hard to get over, but this is a really good build. It does a lot of damage. It sadly couldn't do the whole raid. I did Valkyrie's fine, but the bridge kept messing me up. Not having movement speed and no like sustain skills really sucks on that bridge. Is a lot of damage. So that sucks. And I mean, tomorrow is the event for the takedown. She'll probably solo it easy when the event comes out, but for right now, she wasn't able to do it. Let's go over the gear first. This is extremely good for every single boss in the game and extremely good for Proving Grounds. I didn't test it in Slaughter Shaft yet, but I don't think it would perform in Slaughter Shaft very well. I might be wrong. It might be good in Slaughter Shaft, but in Slaughter Star and Cistern, it would perform very well. But Slaughter Shaft just sucks with all those rockets. You need something to sustain yourself. I'm not sure. I do need to test it in the future, but currently, I can't promise it'll perform in Slaughter Shaft. But every boss, I can promise this will kill. Sadly, I don't have the DLC unlocked yet either. I'll have to go run through the DLC, but I bet it'll kill all the DLC bosses pretty quick too. So I'm using the ion cannon. I farmed this on my Zane. I got a perfect ion cannon here. I'm not gonna lie. It's a perfect ion cannon. It could have a little bit more damage on the ×2. I know that, but it's still really good. Any ×2 would be good in this slot. I like using the corrosive because it stacks with the green monster that we're using. This is kind of like my sniper rifle with Moze. I mean, every character is using these right now, but I really like this on Moze. I feel like it's made for Moze. This is my sniper rifle for heavyweights. It's great for sniping jetpackers even. It's a corrosive weapon, and it's great for sniping jetpackers, death spheres, anything you need to snipe with. This thing is great for it. It's just great for single target damage too, but that's not why it's here. Fire Cutsman. All the Cutsmans work here great. You get infinite ammo Cutsmans. I mean, you can imagine what that's going to do. You can see what it did to Tyrene and to Agonizer in the earlier clips. Just all the Cutsmans are good here. The slow hand didn't perform, sadly. I was really excited to finally use this weapon. Now, you can buff your Transformer with it in a really cheesy manner, but that's all it's really good for. I wasn't even using it for that. I was just trying to see if I can make it deal damage, and sadly, I can't. The slow hand just was not performing for me, sadly. It might need a little bit of a different build. It sounds like it might be a Amara build since the element's so high on it. I'm not sure, but this is not good for this build. I would be running Shred of Fire. Every Shred of Fire is amazing on this build. You don't run out of ammo. Unless it's the ×2, I bet you probably would. But this normal Shred of Fire, I can shoot infinitely, which is great without the Iron Bear skill. All the Brainstormers are great. This one right here, if you can find this Brainstormer, you will clean ads so fast. You get Incinerary on action skill end, so it's dealing shock, fire, and corrosive from your class mod. Really great combination right here. It's almost like a rainbow Moze build right here. We're dealing a lot of different elements. I love the Brainstormer. Alchemist, I have never used this weapon before, and it's not even the double there's a double penetrate in Alchemist, which would be much better than this, but this is just a standard Alchemist with a decent anointment, and it was performing so good. It was killing Grave Ward no problem. You could see in that Tyrene clip it did a lot of damage. Just normal ads, Commandos, which are one of the most annoying enemies for me, it just deletes Commandos. I love this Alchemist. You could throw any Alchemist on this slot. I could promise you a non-anointed Alchemist is going to do great in this slot. Just try it out. You're going to be so surprised. But when you use the Alchemist deals damage to you. It deals shock damage to you. But that's why we're running the Transformer. The Transformer is going to turn all shock damage into shield, and you can't damage yourself with shock. You're 100% resistance. So it works very well with this Alchemist. You're using this weapon that's extremely strong but hurting you, but you can't hurt yourself because you're resistance to shock. So the Transformer is really great here. I would look for an anointment very, very similar to this. I do have a video on how to farm Transformers. I will have it in the pinned comment down below. But get some kind of anointment like this that's going to give you element on action skill end. It's going to help out this build a lot. You're going to add some more damage on. The class mod, I'm using the green monster. I mean, even if you don't like the perk of the green monster, the extra corrosive damage, which I don't think is that dramatic, but even if you don't like that, the perks on the top are so good. Look for this one. I don't know if you can get 5 in the chain gun perk. I don't know what the perk's called. I don't know if you can get 5, but if you can, go for that. But otherwise, 4 in it is so good. That perk ups your crit damage, so you're going to want as many as you can into that. And I did find one with assault rifle damage, which is nice. It would be nice to see maybe crit damage. Action skill cooldown rate would be really good here. I do have SMG, which is good. Rocket, shotgun damage, any bottom roll. I would go for the top rolls more than the bottom rolls on Moze. Go for that chain gun all the way up, because you're using so many different weapon types, it's hard to generalize. For my grenade, I normally run Incinerary here, but I do switch it depending on the occasion. Sometimes I will put shock here. I will put radiation for kilovolt. Cryo for certain armored enemies, so I want to stack with the corrosive bonus. Because like I have said before, is corrosive. You can't have corrosive on both slots. They need to be different elements. Otherwise, it doesn't even work. For the artifact, this is the one I highly recommend. You are going to need a deathless of some sort. Absolutely going to need a deathless. But the snowdrift is pretty mandatory too, because the snowdrift is the only movement speed that Moze has. You have to get it through an artifact, sadly. The third roll, which sucks because, I mean, just finding a snowdrift deathless is hard, I know, but magazine size on the bottom is a dramatic change to this whole build. So I would say the first two things is you're going to want a deathless with magazine size, and if you can get the snowdrift, definitely try to get the snowdrift. The magazine size is more important than snowdrift, but they both are very important. So you almost need a perfect artifact, and it does suck, but I mean, you only need the movement speed for things like the takedown. You don't exactly need movement speed for normal bosses, but it is nice. The deathless is where the damage is, and the magazine size. So go for a deathless with magazine size. If you can get the snowdrift, get the snowdrift. I suppose that is something you would like on your class mod too, is a magazine size perk. That would help out a lot because it makes ammo regen more. All right, now here's the build. Let's take our class mod off. All right, here's the build. It's an ammo regen damage build. Works really good. This is the perk I was talking about. Increases fire rate and critical hit damage. Okay, that's great to stack that even higher. Regenerate ammo off crits. You know, this is made to crit. You should be critting on this build, and you're going to be dealing a lot of damage. This perk right here is very important too. Moze gains infinite ammo for a few seconds after exiting Iron Bear. That is extremely good. Oh yeah, there's a few more weapons I needed to reference here. So I said Shredifier. Red lines. Farm some red lines. Red lines are amazing on Moze. You have to use it in sticky though. Use it in sticky, and after you jump out of the Iron Bear, you can deal stupidly high damage. Flackers are decent. Allow you to adjust for Grave Ward. Yeah, that's really it. I just needed to reference that red line quick since I saw that perk and made me remember. You're gonna want to farm some red lines. Get some decent red lines. Because this perk will work great with the red line. The red line shoots extremely fast, but it burns through ammo really fast too. Now when you get that infinite ammo for 5 seconds, you can shoot a stupidly high amount of stickies, and you could probably one mag Grave Ward if you had a fire red line. Probably not even anointed. I don't have a fire red line to test that, but I bet it would be pretty close if you were able to land them all. So we're using all of this in green tree. The guns don't matter. I don't use them at all. I don't know. This isn't a Raging Bear build. Maybe a Raging Bear build I'll try someday, but for right now, I just put whatever I had basically. For blue, there's only 4 points, and it's into the extra splash fire damage. And then orange tree, I had to come down to this perk. This perk is important. You get increased gun damage by how much health you have. The lower health you have, the more damage you deal basically. So when you're using a deathless, you automatically always have 50% extra damage. Really nice. Stacking more damage on. This perk's pretty cool too. When you get into your Iron Bear, shield starts recharging. A little bit of a survivability. It's like your exit button to get out of combat quick. There you go though. That's the red tree. There is the green tree. And the last 4 points into the blue tree. I will show my Guardian perks quick too. I do have a very high Guardian rank, so that adds a lot of damage. As I tell in every build video, if you are just starting and you want to work towards your Guardian rank, you're going to want topped off first. This is the most important perk on the whole tree. It's going to make your action skill cooldown time a lot faster. But Moze uses every single perk on this tree almost. Extra shield and Kuka combos, and it gives some more damage. You know, everything's good here, but if you're just starting, work for topped off. That'll do it, guys. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that thumbs up button. If you did not yet, please subscribe to the Zane Gang. I make content nearly every single day, and I love making builds like these to help you guys out. I hope this build did help you out. I will see you guys in the next one. Zbax out.